ask you to please be upstanding for 1 minute's silence to acknowledge the passing of Her Majesty the Queen. Thank you. And could you please remain standing for the playing of the Australian National Anthem.
Well, a very good morning to you. Broadcasting live from North Hobart Oval, and might I say, that was a slightly better rendition of the National Anthem than what we saw last week in the Old Scholars Football Association. It is the 2022 Banjos Bakery SFL Colts Grand Final between the Lindisfarne Two Blues and the Brighton Robins. My name is Tubes Taylor. A pleasure to be with you as we take a look at the Brighton faithful there. Get a look at them with the MFC, the Mangalore Football Club, written on the back there. Their captain, he's a big unit, he's a strong lad, Caden Donaghy, 16 years old, running around there as captain. Get a look at some of the haircuts out here, the stack hats rolling around, the Colts footy. I'm joined in the commentary box by my good friend Damien Viney. Good morning, Viney.
Good morning, Tubes. Wonderful to be here at the home of footy down here at North Hobart. It's a little bit of a grey and dreary day in Hobart Town. The showers have subsided a little bit this morning. There's a little bit of water I can see out there around the centre square, though. Tubes, I've had some heavy footy here in the last few weeks.
Yeah, a lot of footy's been played on North Hobart Oval, Viney, but today, the final game of the season, the captains of Lindisfarne, Angus Hogan and Ollie Holdsworth, won the toss. Will kick to the left of screen. The rain has subsided a little bit. We'll expect North Hobart Oval to drain away beautifully, as it's held up pretty well over the last few weeks. These two sides meet in the grand final. It's been a long road for the Banjos Bakery SFL Colts, with Brighton coming in from 4th position on the ladder, Viney.
Just making a note of that, Tubes. I've done it the hard way, but have won their way here to the big dance. We'll probably start underdogs, you would think. Lindisfarne only losing the 2 games all year.
Here we go, ruck contest, 1 down. Lindisfarne move it forward, can't quite get it out here. We'll expect it to be pretty scrappy early. Trying to get his hands away there was Saltmarsh. Out it came nicely by Whitney. Quick kick forward by the Robins. Bouncing ball inside forward 50. Roving down the back there was Hopkins. Got past him. Quick kick forward by the Robins. Which way does this bounce? It bounces through for a behind. First score to the Robins.
There we go, and we're on the board here in the SFL Colts Grand Final.
Kick comes out nicely, finds Holdsworth. The captain who I spoke to a little earlier on Triple M Breakfast with Woody and Tubes. He's fired up and ready to go. Holdsworth sends it long. Flying through there was Hovington, couldn't quite take the mark. Umpires pulled out a free kick for a hold off the footy. It'll go to the Two Blues. And the stack hat. No, it'll be Donaghy that takes the free kick for a hold off the ball. His kick goes to the top of the paint of 50. Over the back, that was a good mark. Nicely taken by Smith. Smith wheels around on the left boot, sends it long inside forward 50. Big fly over the back. That might have been Butt. Couldn't quite take the mark. It was actually Tyson Stacey, and it goes over for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, a couple of repeat inside 50s for the young Brighton lads. I know it's early days, but you want to get that first goal in the grand final, don't you, Tubes?
You certainly do. Ball in. Hopkins does the ruck work, feeds it down, looking for Gaffney. Can't quite gather the footy. It's a slippery piece of soap. Hopkins goes again, keeps the ball in, surprisingly. Now a chance out the back. This one will roll over for a boundary throw-in. We've been broadcasting live here on Triple M Breakfast with Woody and Tubes since 8 a.m. Viney, and the crowd has started to come in as the rain starts to fall a little here at North Hobart Oval. Souter wins it down. Brighton just get the kick up. Opposite to the way he wanted it to go. Trying to shrug the tackle down there on Moore was no good. Quick kick forward by the two Blues. It's picked up by Hovington. Wheels around and throws the ball on the boot. First real attack for the Lindisfarne two Blues. Nicely gathered there. Hovington just a little bit too hot for him. Now it comes out. Hovington goes back and gets the footy. It was actually Holdsworth. Hovington goes over the footy. And we've called for a boundary throw in here. Some heavy numbers out there, Viney. The Rollins numbers go from 1 through to 99.
Yeah, it's the trainers have had to go right to the bottom of the box to get these boys in a jumper, I think.
Ball in here inside forward 50 for the two Blues. Rucks go at it. One down. Picked up nicely. When he dropped it was Zantuck. Round the back, a chase on here for Oates. He gets wrapped up in a two-man tackle. Good tackle laid by the stack hat of Tom Moore. I've been told to call him Slug.
Slugger.
Slug Moore.
Very good.
String of handballs sort of dove on it there. Umpire circling, says give it to me, I'll ball it up.
So we're about 5 minutes in to this first quarter, Tubes. It's a bit of an arm wrestle, bit of a scrappy affair.
Yeah, a little bit, I would say, Viney. Tapping forward. Donaghy got his kick away. Picked up there by Zantuck and driven across the face of goal. And nicely done by Jones. How about the hair on him? That is a fast haircut. Jones with a short one. Finds a teammate.
Plaited mullet tail, isn't it?
Long kick came from Backhouse up to the wing. Roving out the back. Can't quite gather the footy. It goes over the line in front of Blythe. And we'll see a ball in.
Doesn't seem like there's any distinct advantage either way here, Tubes.
No real wind to speak of, Viney. I don't mind the rain when there's no wind, but not sure who it favours here. Maybe Brighton. They've got some tall lads in the Lindisfarne two blue colours. Holdsworth gets tackled without the footy. Umpire pulled out a free kick before that. It'll go to Brighton. Wheeling around with Byers. His kick was scrubby at best. Penzie. Tackled and thrown away. Umpire says, no, give it to me.
It's a free
kick.
Yep.
It'll go the way of Ryan Backhouse. Sends the ball inside forward 50. Big fly at the back. Quick kick clearing the area from Holdsworth. Bouncing ball out the back. Now coming through is Watkins. He throws it on the boot to no one in particular, and it favours the two Blues. Harris, who's coming back from a knee reconstruction, takes the mark. Goes across the face of goal. It's a good kick to Holdsworth. Holdsworth up the wing. His kick will be chopped off. It's affected nicely there by the spoil. Now a chance as he rolls forward. And we'll see a ball in front of Hovington, who's wearing an armband for his sister Priya. A ball in. Pushed under the ruck contest. Donaghy can't quite gather the footy. Doran got his handball up. Short one to Gaffney. Goes along inside forward 50. Punching the ball down was Roberts. He goes back and gathers. Which way does this footy bounce? It bounces pretty true and out of bounds.
There'll be a chance for the young two blue boys to set up for a forward stoppage.
Ball in, side forward 50. Ruck contest, one down, out the back. Here's a chance for Hovington. A big run. It's Holdsworth who wheels around and gets the first goal of the game. The captain of the Two Blues pops it on the scoreboard. What a beautiful goal, Viney.
Is he a natural left-footer, Tubes?
That's a great question. It was a ripping left foot kick.
Because if that was on his non-preferred, that's one of the greats in these conditions.
He just sat perfectly, gathered the ball nicely, wheeled around, threw it on the left. We'll watch him closely. What a goal by Ollie Holdsworth, the captain's goal.
Absolutely. Nice big body there and just made the ball his. Whacked it on the left and straight through the middle. Excellent first goal here for the Two Blues.
Ball in, ruck contest, one down. Quick kick forward is okay from Saltmarsh. Big fly at the back, punching down. Zantuck gathers the foot in, sends it out to centre wing. Bouncing ball over the back. This will favour the Robins. There's numbers around the ball with the Two Blues. Out the back, clearing kick, goes across the face of goal. Beautifully picked up, smart kick. Oh, just eludes Tom Moore. Caught hold of the footy, umpire says play on. Moore does really well here in a sea of Robins. The kick came forward, and that's a good effort by Oakes. And the ball goes out of bounds, umpire says. Oh, ball it in. I thought he was going to call deliberate there.
It looked like he was going to go with the one arm there for a sec, Tubes, and would have called an insufficient attempt to keep it in.
Ball comes in, Whitney over the back, couldn't quite gather the footy. Sliding through there was Monks. He picked up the ball and drove it forward. Oh, gather there by Holdsworth's been sensational. Weeding now takes the mark at centre wing. Sends the ball long, down towards Hovington. He can't quite gather the footy. Traps the ball nicely there, does the defender for the boys in the Robins colours, and it beats them over the boundary line. Weeding happy to see it across. Hot pace early, Viney, the early stages.
It's one of these days where it's the skill level comes down that little bit and it just becomes a contest of will.
Oh, Weeding with strength, sends the ball long, looking for a teammate there in Millward. Out the back, a real chance, running onto the ball was Doran. He throws it on the boot. Good pressure coming from the defence of the Robins. And we'll see a ball in. Free kick.
You just get the feeling that Lindisfarne just started to settle now and work their way into their own game and try and assert some ascendancy on the contest, Tubes.
Dylan Backhouse found Jones. Jones sends a long ball. Big fly. No one really at home. Nice tackle laid by Monks, and it's called holding the footy for a drop. So, free kick going to the Two Blues. Short one's on. He's had a lot of it, Holdsworth. He wheels around. I'd say he's a natural left footer, Viney. As that one goes towards Hovington. Nice defensive punch there. Oh, Doran caught one high. Umpire missed it. Out the back. Here's a chance for the Two Blues. Jones gathers the footy, then just says, get this out of here. Pops one up high. Sitting under the footy, though. Nice mark taken by Henderson. Plays on quickly. Short one into the pocket. Can't quite take the mark, was Moore. Here's a chance now. He won't miss this. Yes, he will. Hovington kicks it behind.
He's looked lively early, Logan Hovington. He's a brother of Oliver? No, that's Holdsworth.
I'd say there's a few out there, Viney. Punch came from behind. Cowburn trying to take the mark, who's also coming back from a knee reconstruction. Kick off the ground. It'll be a free kick going the way of McKay in the number 99. McKay sends it long, looking for Donaghy. He was interfered with by Souter. Donaghy sends it down to a 3-on-1. The Two Blues out the back, kept it in somehow. Numbers here with the Two Blues. It goes over the line in front of Dylan.
Oh, it looks somewhat deliberate there, Tubes.
In these conditions, Viney, give him a break.
Fair
that
enough.
actually works out for the Robins. There are just numbers everywhere with the Two Blues here. Just Just trying to find where the spare player is.
Down here on the wing, I think, too. We got one.
Yeah, we got one in the wing. Jacob Whitney just looking for a man. Short one, finds Hopkins. Sends it with a booming right boot. This came from behind. Whitney couldn't quite take the footy. They've lost the ball. Backhouse ducks over the top of the Sharon. Diving on it down there was Oates. And the umpire says, give it to me, I'll ball it up. Tommy Moore comes up underneath, a fair bit of mud on him. The Slugs love the wet though, Viney.
Just wipe that's off and says, let's get on with it.
One down by Souter. Fist came from behind. Nicely done, Blythe. Couldn't quite get his handball to the footy. Kick off the ground was okay from Harenza. Sliding ball, Whitney got it away to Moore. Moore dove on it there. Umpire circling, calls play on it. Slipped out the back. Whitney got a handball. And then burrowing through was Menzie. Quick kick. Zantuck. It's all two Blues here. Now the kick forward. I like the way this boy plays, Hovington. He got his handball away. Just starting to look a little bit tired in the early stages here, Viney. Quick kick was rushed. It'll work out okay. There's numbers here for the Robins. Handball from Wakefield. It went out to Zantuck. Zantuck's kick bounces over the top. Stacey runs onto the footy. Manages to keep it in front. Good pressure coming from the defence there of Hopkins. Through with pace. Got his handball away. Did Stacey. To no one in particular, and the two Blues just clear it with a high up and under. Whitney flew high at the footy. Bouncing balls. He's got a look of Paul Kennedy, does Whitney. And now the mark taken out wide here. Byers wheels around. That's a better kick into the pocket. Can't quite keep it in. Backhouse trying. Let's just take a look at this big slide tackle.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Excellent tackle by Hamish Meeks. He just drove him down to the ground.
Ball in, inside forward 50 for the Robins. They've had it inside forward 50 for a while. Byers got tackled without the footy. Umpire saw it. And it'll be a free kick going to Jack Byers. So in he comes to put Brighton in front. As the rain falls around everyone here at North Hobart Oval, it's kept in. And now it's forced across the line for a behind.
Great defensive effort there from the Lindisfarne defenders just to keep that ball from going through for goal.
Kick comes in. Tapping it forward, that was Roberts. Into a dangerous spot here. Byers got tackled and it's caught holding the footy. Great tackle laid by the two Blues man in Harris, who's also coming back from a knee reconstruction. Unbelievable stuff. A couple of players out here coming back from ACLs for the two Blues. Backhouse is in there. Umpire's called out a free kick high. So it'll be a free kick going to Dylan Backhouse. Byers leads for him. He's ignored. Kick inside forward 50. Umpire's pulling a free kick for a push off the ball. It'll be a free kick going to the two Blues. Jack Cowburn, who's got a full fan club sitting in the Roy Kazali stand. His kick can't quite stay in. Weeding tried hard. We'll see a ball in.
Speaking of the crowd, Tubes, they're slowly starting to file in here for this Colts game. Do we have an estimate on how many they're expecting here today, North Hobart Oval?
Well, if the weather had been nice, I'd expect about 5,000 or 6,000. But given the weather today, that might be a little down. Still no better place to watch footy than here at North Hobart Oval. Handball comes out nicely. Brooks goes forward again. Bouncing ball, a bit of a chaos ball inside forward 50. Stacey slipped over. And now, happy to see it across the line is Hopkins. Deep inside forward 50. Scrappy stuff here. Menzie, clearing kick, only as far as Backhouse. He's got space in front of him, so elects to play on quickly. This will work out okay, and Byers will get another chance. No, it's actually Backhouse, sorry. Yeah. Ryan Backhouse. Just a little brain fade there from the defence of the two boys.
Just lost his man there, that forward entry.
In comes Ryan Backhouse. He likes it off the boot, and he's happy with it. Straight through the middle for Backhouse. Brighton in front. 1-2-8. Brighton lead Lindisfarne 1-6 with 16.5 minutes gone in the first term.
Yeah, Backhouse struck that one well off the boot, and he knew as soon as he kicked it, that one was going straight through.
Played a bit of his senior footy, has Ryan Backhouse.
It really has been an arm wrestle here early, Tubes, like with momentum swinging both ways. But with that goal from Backhouse, the Robins are in front again by a solitary point.
2 points.
2 points.
Oh, no, I've missed a Lindisfarne point, sorry. 1-1-7 is the score. Free kick pulled out here. Sends it long, does Weeding. Mark that, he says. Gee, Watkins caught one in the face. Coming through was Oates. He had his kick affected by a smother. Got a handball off there. It was quick from Tom Moore. And the tackle laid will be a free kick going to Donaghy. Donaghy goes out wide. It's a good kick. McKay takes it on centre wing. Wheels around quickly. Sends the ball long. This one will go over the back. No one at home. Recovered well. Quick kick off the ground. Robins move the ball forward. It's going to be a scrappy game here. Brilliant Shepherd and brilliant effort from everyone involved there. That was good footy. Harris of the Ricky variety put in hard there. Got a Shepherd from Holdsworth. Good neutral footy.
Great commitment from all players at the contest there, Tubes.
So ball in. Contest. Handball to no one in particular. Comes across the line by Andy Monks. We'll see a ball in.
He's down there rucking for the Robins, Tubes. Giving away a few kilos.
He's big. Big Andrew Monks is a big unit. That's Jack Byers in the ruck.
Well,
done okay. Donaghy knows not only one way, and that's head over the footy. Unfortunately, it slips across the line for a ball in. 19 minutes gone in the first term of the Banjos Bakery SFL Colts Grand Final between the Lindisfarne Two Blues and the Brighton Robins. Byers does well. That was a throw out by Weeding. Quick kick goes forward. Nice mark taken here by Hogan. Wheels around and kicks it long. Going back with a flight. Millwood takes the mark.
Really good mark from Millwood there, running back with the flight of the ball.
26 seconds left in the term. And he'll go back to either tie it or put him in front, Viney.
Yeah, he's gone back with a purpose here, straight in front. He'll kick from about 40.
Left foot shoe is nice, and he loves it too. He's getting them fired up. Connor Millwood puts Lindisfarne in front, 2-1-13. Lindisfarne lead Brighton 1-2-8. Right on the quarter-time siren. Goal kickers for Lindisfarne. Ollie Holdsworth's got one. The first of the game, it was an absolute beauty. Connor Millwood there with one on the quarter-time siren. And Ryan Backhouse had a couple of shots at goal. Just the one goal for the Two Blues, for the Robins rather.
Yeah,
better players, Viney?
Yeah, we've certainly got a contest on our hands here this morning. There's been a fair bit of ball from Caden Donaghy. I thought he's been just about everywhere for the Robins, and the captain leading
Holdsworth.
Yeah, leading from the front there for the Two Blues, I think. But Just been really impressed with the evenness of the contest, Tubes. I would have, looking at the recent results, expected Lindisfarne to be on top early, but apart from that late goal, just before the quarter-time siren, it really is a very even contest.
Certainly is, Viney. We're going to take a quick break here at Lindisfarne Brighton Grand Final, at the Lindisfarne Brighton Grand Final here at North Hobart Oval. My name is Tubes Taylor. You can catch me on Triple M Breakfast with Wood in Tubes, 6 till 9 every single day, Monday to Friday, that is, except for Saturday, Sundays, Viney. Not there. We'll take a quick break and come back with the second term of this grand final thanks to Banjos Bakery. We'll be right back. Might take a quick look at the highlights of the first term. As the scores are waved off, this was the first goal of the game, Viney, an absolute ripper by Holdsworth.
Yeah, this was just a great kick, swooped up on the left. I'm not sure if the Brighton boys expected him to go the other way. Always handy to be a left footer and get away with that one, but that was a ripper.
And Backhouse kicked the goal for the Robins. He was fired up. As I said, played a little bit of senior footy.
Yeah, and that was the one to put him in front late in the quarter after Lindisfarne had most of the ball through the middle sections of that quarter.
And then a great mark taken by Connor Millward, going back with the flight. Courageous stuff to put the two Blues in front by 5 points.
Yeah, and capitalised with a very handy goal with about 5 seconds to go in the quarter. So
how's the haircut?
It's
right, we'll take a quick break.
As we have a look at the rain starting to get a bit heavier down here now, Tubes. And looking at the forecast for the day, I think it's going to be showers for most of it. So expect the ground to get a little bit muddy through the reserves and seniors later on.
There's Big Homer on the left. He's one of the most fearful blokes I've ever played footy against. He was a hard man when I was playing footy, let me tell you. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with the second term in just a moment. Second term about to get underway. And we're away. Ruck contest again. Nicely won down by the big man Monks. Running ball out the back. Salter trying hard, just tapping the ball on. Triffett wheels around, driving the ball forward. It's such a slippery day here at North Hobart Oval. The decks really come up nicely though, Viney, as a big tackle's laid here by Millwood. We'll see the ball up.
Yeah, the surface looks pretty good. There's just a few puddles starting to form in some of those higher traffic areas.
Down the back, tapping the ball on. Nicely done. Henderson over the footy. Whitney pops it on the boot. Couldn't trap it there was Blythe. Out the back now, Harris. Radford. Picked up by Roberts. His kick was affected by the tackle. Tackled hard was Hogan by Whitney. And it's a free kick for a dump tackle on Whitney. So it'll go to the two Blues. He didn't even know he was getting a free kick there, Jaden Roberts.
Free kick for Roberts, yeah.
Long booming kick. Just got a hand in there. Was the defensive player for Brighton. Stacey gets pushed off the footy. Wait a minute, actually. Someone else's buys. Backhouse gets that forward. Running after the footy is Hogan. Numbers with Brighton. Picked up by Blythe. His kick was effective. Good tackle, good effort by Hogan. He had 3 to beat out there, Viney. Excellent effort.
Yeah, he did really well, the defender there in Hogan. And just mentioned to you during the break there, Tubes, I think the umpires are doing a great job.
Oh, sensational. Rolling ball out of bounds.
Yeah, we were saying like it's difficult to umpire in the wet when there's generally a lot more free kicks, but I think they've been very fair and calling the game really well.
Yep, sensational job by the TFUA. Quick wheeling kick, goes forward out of bounds though, right in front of the Banjos Bakery scoreboard. To take the kick will be Jack Calburn.
Yeah, Lindisfarne just on the back foot here in the early stages of the second quarter.
I met Jack's little sisters, Abby and Sophie, before the game. It was lovely to chat to them. Goes out of bounds again.
Wearing
Sophie, they were wearing their two blues colours.
Excellent.
In fact, Sophie had a cape on that had the number 19 on the back for her brother. How good is that?
A cape. Superman,
Yep.
Superman cape. Fantastic.
Jack on the back. Ball in. No one really went at the footy there. Over the footy nice, it was Reed. Wheeling kick by Roberts. Just out of bounds. So no real clean footy happening here yet, Viney.
No, it's going to continue to be difficult today, Tubes. We see that with the close-up, the amount of rain that's starting to fall here in Hobart.
Reed and Monks do battle. Scrappy stuff. There he is again. Holdsworth. Handball came out. He'll get it here. Moves around on that favoured left. This should be gobbled up, and it is by Backhouse. Of the Dillon variety. Backhouse's kick is a nice long one. Down centre wing, or almost from the back, was big Max and Reed. Short kick. This is a dangerous one to a hot spot. Hovington circles. Gets pushed in the back, then dives on the footy, then stands up in the tackle. And the umpire says, give it to me. He's looking for a free kick there, Logan Hovington. Punched away nicely. Oh, wheeling around, beautiful. Short kick inside forward 50. Jones does well. Needs to put pressure on here. Oh, Hovington just gives a little turn a step, then pops it on the boot. Not going to have the journey. Backhouse going back with a flight, happy to push it across the line for behind. So Logan Hovington is second behind of the game. Backhouse to bring it out. Punched away from Wakefield, and we'll see a ball in. Crowd starting to build here, Viney.
Yeah, we'll expect a few more by the end of this game, I would hope.
Over the footy is Watkins. Diving down there, getting his backside wet, was Weeding. Trippett just got the handball out. Wakefield trying hard. Here he is. Big unit Henderson gets tackled with the footy. It's caught hold of the ball. Brooks will take it.
Yeah, great tackle there by Brooks against the much bigger Henderson.
Coming over the back there, maybe giving away a free kick is Blythe. And it will go to the Two Blues. Interesting kicking style there. Big fly. And from Salter. Salter got his kick. This one's out on the full though. Just a little high tackle there, Viney.
I think he almost held the mark long enough, didn't he, Chips?
Maybe, yeah, Sauter. Anyway, Ball's back inside forward 50 for the two Blues. As George Callis just doing a circle around the outside of the ground here. George is going to basically having a bath here today. There he is on the screen. Poor George Callis, the competition manager of the SFL. Donaghy got tackled. Drifted out of the game a little bit, Donaghy. We'll see a ball in again. That was good from Millward, tapping it back into the corridor. Just can't gather the footy here as the Sharon, as we know, becomes like a cake of soap. And the umpire will ball it up.
Yeah, it's going to become increasingly difficult to have that clean possession, especially around stoppages where you got extra bodies.
There's big Slugmore. Handball came out. Chance now for the captain. Pops it on the boot. Hovington, smart, clever goal.
Yeah, just popped up at the right time there for Hovington, and he made the most of his opportunity. Just was able to swing his boot on it. Nobody on the line for Brighton, and he's grubbed one through from the goal square.
Have a look at these. Just desperate stuff by the two Blues, constantly moving it forward. Holdsworth did well. Hovington did even better to gather the footy, and maybe the tackle helped him there just as it dribbled off his toe.
Yeah, potentially. Smith got his arms on him but couldn't stop the momentum of getting the boot to ball, and he was pretty happy. Don't mind the celebration either, Tubes, because they're going to be hard to come by goals today.
They certainly are. He's been good, Hovington. Really enjoyed watching his game. Ball up. Tell you what, Jack Byers is giving away a bit in the ruck, but he's got the leap to go with it. First time inside forward 50 for a while for the Robins. Backhouse doing well. Nice pick up by Stacey, wheeling around, bending it, goal. What a beauty!
It's another fantastic snap goal from that end of the ground, Tubes.
How fast was that from Tyson Stacey? Beautiful stuff. Just the gather in the wet, little burst of pace, threw it on the boot. Hopkins nearly got his hand on it.
Yeah, just got it swinging back beautifully right to left there to get it into the goals. And that's we keep talking about how hard the conditions are and how wet the ball is, how difficult it'll be to be clean, and we see a guy do a one-hand pickup, wheel around on the right and kick it straight through the middle.
Why not? Out it comes from the middle. Salter drives it forward again. Flying at the back was Blythe, couldn't quite take the mark. Tapping it forward, Harris. Through the fingertips of Salter again. He goes back to gather the footy, gets tackled, and he's holding the footy. Nice tackle to Moore. So it'll be Whitney with the footy, driving the ball long. Backhouse worked nicely. Blythe couldn't quite take the mark again. Scrappy stuff. Ball in. Six points the margin. Lindisfarne 3-2-20. Lead to Brighton 2-2-14. As Moore comes off for a spell. Handball came back to Donaghy. Donaghy got wrapped up again in a big tackle. Threw hard at the footy was Smith. Donaghy goes again. Backhouse tackled. That might be Byers. And clearing kick from the two Blues. Jones with a bit of work to do as the ball's going to elude him in front of the George Miller stand. Ball in. I used to love these conditions.
Brings everyone back down to your skill level, Tubes.
No, I had the skills, just not the desire.
See.
Souter does well. Oh, a little bit of candy there from Byers. Whitney again off the ground, keeps the ball moving forward. Into some space here. Hovington. His kick off the ground. Hovington goes back. Nice tackle laid. Jones with a big tackle again. Holding the footy. Well done, Jones. Just couldn't get his handball away, Henderson.
They played the advantage.
Not paid.
No, they'll bring it back. I think everyone had stopped there. So again, another good decision from the umpire.
So Jones sends a big roost. Oh, a little bit of slip over there for Stacey. Kick off the ground. Came from Blythe. Into a space here for Backhouse. Gave off the handball to Donaghy. Donaghy from the pocket. Goal! A captain's goal there for Caden Donaghy. And scores are level.
Scores are level again, Tubes. And just another indication of what a great contest we got.
Well, it's good from Blythe here, but how's the pickup from Backhouse? And then a smart little handball. Donaghy had some space.
Yeah, Donaghy just Johnny on the spot there in the be able to get that handball received, bang it on the right, and another very skillful snap goal. So we're at 3-2 apiece here at North Hobart Oval, about halfway through the second quarter.
Back in the middle. It'll be Souter up against Byers. How about the hops from Byers? Wow.
Got up again.
Loves to jump. Jackie Byers. Umpire circling here, and we'll ball it up again.
It's not your traditional ruckman build. He's certainly giving away height and weight here.
Wins it down, though. Out the back for Weeding, who's been good. His kick. Out in front of Henderson. Henderson and Jones do battle. Great tackle. Umpire saw it, holding the ball. That's the second time that Jones has caught Henderson holding the footy.
Yeah, in a short amount of time. Excellent tackling.
Long kick. Punched over the back. Menzie couldn't gather. Umpire will see that. That's a free kick going to the Two Blues. It'll be Jack Cowburn in a pair of school shoes. Coming back from that knee reconstruction, sends it long. Jones should have gobbled that up. Now it's got Henderson. Henderson's handball went back to Gaffney. Gaffney with a dribbler kick. This will work out okay. Whitney came in and just boofed his man off the footy. Threw off there McKay, held without the ball. Umpire didn't see it. Gaffney circling. Umpire ball up.
Another massive lead by Byers.
And out of bounds. Another boundary throw in, Viney.
Just wondering if Byers is coming from a basketball background, Tubes.
Possibly. Certainly got the hops. Souter and Byers do it again. One down. No real clean possession here. Oh, except the captain Holdsworth managed to gather. Handballed over the top. Gee, they're out here if he can be clean. Roberts can't quite get it away. Spinning out of trouble there. Souter arrived lately on Zantuck. Handball came out. Numbers at the footy here everywhere. Oh, that was a great pickup by Weeding. Now a clearing kick from the Two Blues. Jones should gobble it up. He does. We know he can kick a big roost.
Yeah, he's had a great passage this quarter, Jones.
He's been pretty good down back. Long kick. This one will go over the back. Smart. Handball got it. He got it back. That's Saltmarsh. Will work out okay. Holdsworth. Now the string of handballs for Rutherford. Off to Roberts. Roberts' kick goes long down inside Hovington. Gee, you'd pay that in the wet, wouldn't you, Viney?
He almost had enough of it, Tubes, but I think the umpire was in a good spot. A bit of a push and shove here in the goal square now, Tubes. Are they going to get the ball going?
Hovington and Oates just going at it here. Oates wins it down. Kick was dribble up from Brooks. Oh, look at the clean stuff from Weeding towards goal. Can't quite get it there.
Yeah,
through for behind.
Gee whiz, that was a dangerous kick from Brooks. He had to clear it or go wide to the boundary there. Kicked it straight back into a dangerous spot.
Long ball, bouncing. Just inside. Nice pick up by Luke Budd. But he finds Whitney.
Switches on if he gets it going.
Whitney plays on quickly. His kick, just to no one in particular. Dylan will race back with the footy. Keeps it in. Then happy to see it out. Ball in. Right at the centre wing here. It's been an entertaining first half of footy. 16 3/4 minutes gone in the second term. Harris. Jones. Punches the ball away. Worked under the ball was Wakefield. Had a little bit more time there, did the Brighton player, as he kicks down towards Harris. Hemel over the back. Hogan. Can't quite gather. Oh, slippery stuff here at North Hobart. And the umpire circles, look for a ball up. You had your hands in the air, Viney. What did you think of that?
I thought the young fella there, Ricky Harris, might have dived on that one. Was probably lucky to get away with not holding the ball, I think.
Slippery dip. Heinze. Kicking it away was Salter. Has a bit of time here. Gets a nice shepherd. The ball goes inside forward 50, and just defence work there done by Dylan will be goal in.
Yeah, clock's starting to wind down. There's only a couple of minutes left in this second quarter, Tubes, but what I have been absolutely impressed with so far in this game is just how even it is and what a great contest we are watching.
Superb. Souter wins it over the back. Just got his kick away was Harris. Kick comes inside forward 50 again from the Robins. Bouncing ball. Ball in. This will probably suit the two Blues here if they can just continue to force stoppage after stoppage. Only a minute 40 left in the term.
Let's see if Byers can get clean hands on this one and give an opportunity to his smaller forwards.
Harris now a chance wheeling around. Haremza! What a goal. Puts Brighton in front by 5 points, Viney.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just mentioned his name. I'll say it again. Jack Byers is having a great game for an undersized ruckman. Like, that's a good spot. I mean, the Rovers have to do it from there, but it starts with the ruckman, I think, from that possession.
And how about the finish from Patrick Haremza?
Not bad from Haremza to finish the job and kick the goal. And great pressure as well from those smaller Brighton forwards. And that'll put the Brighton up. There's less than a minute now to go in this quarter. We won't say there won't be any more scores, but it's unlikely with the clock not stopping.
No time on in the Colts. Tapping the ball forward. Haremza doing a nice shepherd there. Good tackle laid. Smart stuff by Luke Budd. One of the better players for Lindisfarne this year. Budd sends it long. Donaghy expected contact. Nice pick up by Souter. Throws it on the boot. Jones underneath this one. Happy to defend. Now a chance for Hobington from the pocket. Jones! Big tackle laid.
That's his third tackle to get a holding the ball shoes in this quarter. He's been instrumental in the back line.
Jones's kick out the back. Haremza happy to see it across the line. How about that? And that is the end of the first half of this 2022 Banjos Bakery SFL Colts Grand Final between the Lindisfarne Two Blues and the Brighton Robins. Lindisfarne 3-3-21. Lead Brighton 4-2-26. Just fixing the scoreboard there. Goal kickers for Lindisfarne. Wonder Ollie Holdsworth, the first of the game. Hovington and Millward have one each. And for the Robins, Tyson Stacey with an absolute beauty in that game, in that quarter. Caden Donaghy has one, Backhouse has one, and Haremza with a beauty too, Viney. How'd you see the first half?
Yeah, as I've mentioned, Tubes, just a great contest, very even. I think the scoreboard reflects that with that late goal there. Excellent goal from Haremza to put the Brighton boys in front.
Let's take a look at the highlights from the second quarter. This was a smart goal to Hovington. Smart stuff. Didn't he love it too? Wearing the armband for his beautiful sister Prout. And then smart stuff by Stacey, bending the ball around. How good was that, Bonnie? And look at the celebration. He just stared and stared and stared and then gave it the two fists and saying, come on, Brighton. And then Caden Donaghy got on the end of this one from Backhouse. It was a smart piece of work. Nice handball, and then a captain's finish too. I'll tell you what, Bonnie, we celebrated with a snake, did we?
I didn't mind that one. I was chewing away at a snake. And this was the last goal, I think the final minute of that second quarter. Haremza getting on the back end of some handy little forward pressure there from Brighton.
Yeah, I think better players for the first term for Lindisfarne. Brady Weeding's been very, very clean in the wet stand. Ollie Holdsworth has been excellent. Logan Hovington's providing a target down forward. Jordan, Ryan Hopkins down back has been okay. He's really been standing strong down there. For the Robins, I thought Tyson Stacey's his energy up forward has been sensational. I think, though, the two that stand out in my mind, Riley Jones and Ryan Backhouse, have been good up forward, and Jack Byers in the ruck. Those three players have really stood out for me in the first term.
Yeah, Riley Jones, I think in particular, he had those 3 terrific tackles to win free kicks.
And turnover tackles too.
Turnover tackles, that's right. The momentum, I think one of them was the chase down one at the end there. Absolutely.
Yeah, can't be understated the importance of a big defender like that who's willing to run, chase and tackle. We'll take a quick break here from the Brighton versus Lindisfarne Banjos Bakery SFL Colts Grand Final. My name's Tubes Taylor. This is Damien Viney.
Thanks, guys.
We'll be right back with the second half in just a few moments. Stick around. We'll be right back.
Mate. Banjo's new salad rolls are loaded and ready to go. Real fresh, real taste, real loaded. When you're looking for that full feeling, for people who are serious about food. Freshly baked rolls, handmade in every store, every day since 1984. Banjo's Bakery Cafe, baking things better.
Well, the third term of this Banjos Bakery SFL Colts Grand Final between Lindisfarne Two Blues and the Brighton Robins is about to get underway.
Yeah, it's been a ripping first half, Tubes. As we mentioned, quite an arm wrestle. Current score, Lindisfarne 3-3-21 to Brighton 4-2-26.
Rain starting to come down a little heavier here at North Hobart Oval. It's due to ease up a little later on today. So if you're thinking about coming down, why not? Third quarter's underway. Ball goes forward for the Two Blues. Kick inside forward 50. Backhouse under the footy. Rolling ball out of bounds. I went down to the Brighton rooms at half time there, Damien, and
yep.
I'm telling you, that place was packed. I felt like it was the population of Brighton down there inside the change rooms. It was nice to see Paul Kennedy, the coach of the senior side there, getting around the junior players. Fantastic to see him out at the Brighton Robins.
See the former coach at Glenorchy?
Yep, former Glenorchy now at Brighton. Moore's caught holding the footy. It'll be a free kick going to Oates.
When we pan back out on the vision tubes, you'll see some puddles starting to form on this near side wing in front of us.
There it is.
We might have a slip and slide set up by the end of the game.
Oh, I would like to see that. So Weeding tucks the mouth guard up under the bike shorts and have a kick from just outside 50. He thinks he's got the journey. He wheels around on the left boot, pops it on to the top of the square. Big fly at the back. Jones again with a decisive double fist. Doran got caught holding the footy, then just, yep, ball, says the umpire. Great tackle laid by the Robins. It'll be a free kick to Backhouse. His kick out towards the centre wing. Donaghy gets his handball away. Salter trying hard, gathers the footy, then got his handball away. No, umpire said, no, you didn't. It'll be a free kick going to Harris. Harris's kick, long, punched away. Coming through was Holdsworth, couldn't quite gather the ball. Off the ground, Menzie again. Scrappy stuff here at the top of 50 metres. Tapping it on was Reid. Menzie got his handball. Donaghy on hands and knees. Menzie threw it out. Nice one out again. Cop one high there. Didn't get a free kick, was Holdsworth. Just a real rolling maul here at the moment, Videy.
Yeah, goals are going to be harder and harder to come by. That one came out of the water, I think, that kick off the ground.
Dinky kick out from Saltmarsh. Goes out towards the pocket. Coming through fast as Weeding. Couldn't take the footy, though. Diving on it. Henderson. Henderson's kick comes towards Menzie. Numbers with Brighton. They clear the kick quickly, but the mark is taken by the Two Blues in Rutherford. Rutherford sends it long. Nice again from Jones. Gee, he's been good.
Just an absolute wall down there in defence. Jones, I was looking through the program here earlier, Tubes. He's a healthy 95 kilos as well. Young Riley Jones.
At 16 years old too. He's a ripper. I like he's been a real general down there today. Umpire's pulled out a free kick. It'll go to Brighton.
I'm not sure what that one was for. Was that in the ruck contest?
Hold off the ball.
Okay.
So Oates will take it. Sends the ball back towards the wings. Slippery stuff here. Quick kick forward by Byers. Just ran over the footy. Numbers again with Brighton. Sliding in was Triffett. Donaghy, quick rushed kick. Now it's a one-on-one. Stacey does well to get to the front of the pack and then happy to see it across the line and get a bit more friends in to support. Look at that. North Hobart Oval, even in the rain, it's a pretty picture.
It's a magnificent ground, Tube. So much history here. Always a pleasure to come and watch football at North Hobart Oval.
Short throw in, quick kick forward by Weeding. It's been good for the Two Blues. And another boundary throw in. So we'll see a bit of this today. Lindisfarne 3-3-21 trail Brighton 4-2-26. 5 minutes gone in the third term. Triffett tackled without the footy. Umpire missed it. Whitney's in there too. Tapped it on to Menzie. Menzie gets slung in a tackle, caught holding the ball. Nice tackle by McKay. The big number 99, the heaviest number in football. Sends it long. Triffett dropped what he should have taken. Now the quick kick. Harris out of bounds. When I say drop what he should have taken, I mean,
tough,
to be fair.
And that one's actually gone out of bounds on the full, too. So
Has it?
Yeah, free kick to the Robins. They'll send it back in. Doesn't look to be much moving out here for a switch, so we go back down the line.
Goes towards Donaghy, bouncing ball over the back. Picked up by Rutherford, out of bounds. They'll be happy with that, Brighton.
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be many goals kicked in the second half, Choose. I think as the boys start getting tired and the skills will go down a bit, it'll just be, as you mentioned, a rolling maul.
Scrappy. Quick kick forward by Brooks. Brooks keeps going. Backhouse is in there too. He's got a couple to beat. Saltmarsh with the footy. Out it comes towards Harris. Harris is going to get on the end of this one. Quick rush kick. Who's at home? Here he is. My man Hovington can't get the footy. Backhouse is down behind play. Now a quick kick forward. Umpire's caught holding the footy.
Backhouse coming from the ground, Tubes, holding that left shoulder.
Which Backhouse was it? Dylan?
Ryan?
Oh, yep. Might be Dylan actually, Stan.
Roger.
Come off holding the shoulder. Seems a little sore. Anyway, play goes on. That's a hold off the footy. Umpire missed it just on the wrong side. A little sore, as you can see him in shot there. Dylan Backhouse. They'll get a jab into him. Get him back on, you reckon, Stan?
The way he was holding that, Tubes, it looked like it may have been dislocated, I think.
That's no good.
I don't think a jab will do the job.
He looks very, very sore. Anyway, play goes on. Bud gets his kick up the wing, but it's out of bounds on the full. That one ends up in Ryde Street. We'll see a free kick going to the Robins. It'll be Zantuck.
The rain continues to fall here, Tubes. It doesn't look like it's going to be clearing anytime soon.
Zantuck's kick is a long one. Donaghy, right spot. Stacey gets pushed under the footy. Hopkins doing well against Stacey. It's been a really great battle. Now a quick kick on goal by McKay. Through from behind.
Quick outlet kick out to the other side here from Lindisfarne, trying to free up some space. Excellent lead by Hobart. Yep.
Decides to go for a talk. Doesn't get all of it. It works out okay. Lands in Saltmarsh's arms. He wheels around, pops it to the top of 50 metres. Jones through with authority. 95 kilos. Why not? Gets caught holding the footy. Well, I'm not sure where his previous options were. Now a long kick inside forward 50. Handball came up. Oh, through with pace. Here's a chance for the big fella Hogan. That might actually be Henderson. It is. And a goal.
Yeah,
what a beauty.
Strong work from Henderson just to bust through the pack, slam that on the boot and kick a goal.
Let's take a look at the replay thanks to Banjos. Look, just smooth stuff from Henderson. Gave himself a little bit of space. Tell you what, it's a beauty.
Yeah, the right foot check side. That ball just sat up nicely for him on the deck. I'm not sure how it bounced in the water, but picked it up. Double
flex.
pythons, yeah, double flex.
Don't mind it. A little bit of celebration there by Sam Henderson. He's got himself on the board. I believe he's Jones's direct opponent. Bud. Jones. Scrappy, this is okay. Zantuck with the footy. Sends it long. Great defensive work by Calburn across the line for a boundary throw-in. Rain really starting to fall. Taking a look at the radar. I believe this weather might fade a little bit later on, which is good. The rain will fade. There's Dylan Backhouse getting his shoulder strapped as he looks to come back on. Nothing like having your shirt off in the rain. Holdsworth sends it long. Now a chance inside forward 50. Millwood can't gather, but he stays with the footy. Handball's up now. 2 in a minute. Is it for Henderson? No. Four 5:29. Lindisfarne lead. Brighton 4-3-27. Jones. Scrappy again. Whitney at the bottom of the pack. Henderson has lifted in this term. Jones just bullocking his way through. Gets his hands over the footy. Now a chance. Quickly dribbling forward. No. Chopped off Moore's kick by Brighton. Now Haremza gets past one. Sends it long. Couldn't take the mark, was Blythe. He kept his feet though. Good wet water footy. Happy to see it across the line for a ball in. One point the margin here. Donaghy's kick is okay. Dribbling it forward. That was great stuff from Holdsworth. Down towards Hovington. Good pick up by Soward. His handball just missed the mark here though. Handballed up. Chance for Weeding going forward. But again, just on the last line of defence, Robbins do okay. Numbers again with the two Blues. Handball came out. Zantuck dropped the footy. It wasn't, it was Salter. It'll be a free kick going to Monks. Monkey, they say. His opponent in the ruck down there was Reid. Numbers again with the Brighton Robbins. Salter got his kick forward. It's a 4-on-1 in favour of the two Blues. Menzie ducked through one, ducked through two. Big tackle laid into a puddle. Ball up. 13 minutes gone in the third term. Reid wins it down. Fisted over the back. Holdsworth kept running. It wasn't Holdsworth at all. It was Rutherford that tapped it back. It was smart work. Got his handball away. Menzie hard at the footy. Out the back. Oh, he's been good Weeding. Wrapped up in a Whitney tackle, holding the ball. Great tackle from Jacob Whitney. No one able to take a clean mark pretty much all day. Quick kick forward by McKay. Dribbles across the line for a boundary throw-in. So you can see here, he had an opportunity to get rid of the footy. Probably copped a little high one, but the umpire didn't see it on the wrong side. Great camera work by our man Rob Stubbs. McKay got his kick forward. Holdsworth Covington rather it was. Now a quick kick away by Gaffney. And we'll see a ball up. Jones over the footy. Funnily enough, Riley Jones's sponsor, his player sponsor, is Rock Hard Hair and Beauty. Doesn't his long rat's tail give him a beautiful look?
It's a wonderful advertisement for the Rock Hard Hair and Beauty, I think.
Kick off the ground here. Millwood, what a clean pickup. Oh, and a big barrel thrown by Holdsworth down, but it's wrapped up nicely by Devine. Devine goes out towards Hayden Zantuck. Got a short one on him. Whitney goes in that direction. Again, there's a short option in the centre of the oval if he wants. In Wakefield, he decides against that, sends a long one. This will work out okay. Donaghy takes the mark. A few leading here. Heavy Sharon through the arms of everyone except for Hopkins. Hopkins throws on the boot. A real bush punt. Now to Raffle. Whitney happy to take it. Comes out wide. Nice bit of dodge work by Blythe. Now has to get rid of it. Rolling ball forward. Didn't get the best of it. Through McKay's hands. Over the top. Finds a teammate in Harris out of bounds.
Just a quick trip to the canteen from me there, Tubes. The crowd might be small here, but they're very vocal out in front of the canteen. And very much into the contest here with 1 point in it.
Boundary throw in. Bud can't quite get it. It's been okay today, Henderson. His kick is smothered. But Brady Weeding has had a good quarter. And a good 3 quarters, to be fair. A little bit of artwork on the leg there too. Good kick away. Oh, great pick up, Donaghy. Drop the footy. Bud throws it on the boot. Whitney rode the bump nicely. Umpire's going to call advantage here. Whitney didn't know it was advantage. Bouncing ball inside forward 50 for the Robins. Quick little dinky kick. Menzie can't gather. Donaghy over the footy. Bud picks it up clean. Then kicks towards Jones in the opposition colours. Jones and Moore do battle. Moore got the kick forward. Numbers again. Great attack on the footy by Zantuck. Burrowing through. Great footy. Good stuff from Oates. And we'll see a ball up. It's a 1 point game here. Late in the third term. 17.5 minutes gone. Reminder that clock on screen is not the official stop clock. Just giving you at home an opportunity to see how long into the term we are. Little kick off the ground there. Menzie can't gather the footy. Henderson's had a turn, and there's Jones. Jones on a dry day could have a shot from here. He's a roosting kick. They flew high. Donaghy over the footy. Kept it in and then kept running. Got it forward. Bouncing ball over the back. Oh, running onto this is Stacey. Stacey sends it home.
That is a very fortunate bounce there from Stacey. I think everybody here at the ground thought that one was going to go out of bounds, and it's bounced into his lap over the back and running into an open goal and delivers is Tyson Stacey.
Brilliant stuff. How about this from Donaghy? That's the captain right there. Just strength over the footy through the core. And as you say, Viney, a very, very lucky bounce. But even the finish was good.
The finish was great. Just a left break on the ball. But that's the beauty of our game, Tubes. It's a bit of unpredictability when you've got a ball shaped like an oval.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, he went and gave it to the Lindisfarne cheer squad over there too. Did. Tyson Stacey back in the middle. Holdsworth throws it on the boot. Oh, I love the way this boy goes about at Hovington. He's been good. Throws it on the boot. Real high up and under. Bouncing ball over the back. Whitney came through with a hip. Kicked off the ground to a dangerous spot. Hogan pops it over the top. Bouncing ball through for a behind.
And Brighton just need to be careful not to give away a goal here in the dying stages of this third quarter. They probably just want to stick close to the boundary and wind down the clock, and the ball in the excellent hands here of Jones, yeah, he'll get it out there.
Big fly out the back. Donaghy, smooth, kept running, but had 4 Robbins to deal with. And we'll see a ball in. Can't be long left in the term. One down here. Donaghy, been good. And there's the siren. 3-quarter time. Lindisfarne, 4-5-29. Trail the Robins, 5-3-33. Goal kickers for the Two Blues. We got singles to Ollie Holdsworth, Logan Hovington, Connor Millward and Sam Henderson. And for the Robins, Tyson Stacey. Singles to Donaghy, Backhouse of the Ryan variety, who's playing a ripper game, and Patrick Haremza. How'd you see that turn, Viney?
Yeah, again, just more of this arm wrestle of a contest. Two Blues got the first goal. It looked like the only goal that we'd have in that quarter to put them in front. And then the late goal, terrific goal from Tyson Stacey, got one over the back to put Brighton back in the lead with only the 1 quarter to go. And to be honest, Tubes, what we want in a grand final is an even contest, and it could be anyone's game still.
It really could be. And as you see, Viney, this game's been played pretty tight in the contest. But once you get a bit of space, once you start to get the ball rolling out of that, we've called it a rolling maul, but once you get it out the back into space, the game really opens up beautifully. It's a 4-point margin in favour of Brighton here at the moment. Let's take a look at the highlights from the third term, thanks to Banjos Bakery. Well, this was a smart goal to Sam Henderson. Just the right place, right time, got his hand in there, somehow it bounced up into his red basket. Didn't he love it?
Yeah, he certainly did.
And we had a beautiful tackle laid here by Jacob Whitney.
Yeah, that was the one that I saw as I was walking past the canteen tubes, and the crowd really got involved with that.
And this one was Tyson Stacey's goal to put Brighton in front by 4 points. And he was fired up, and we went and told the Lindisfarne cheer squad all about it. We'll take a quick break here at the Banjos Bakery SFL Colts Grand Final. It's a 4-point margin in favour of Brighton. My name's Tubes Taylor. I'm joined by Damien Viney. We'll be right back in just a few moments. Stick around. Fourth term about to get underway here at North Hobart Oval. And I must say, these young umpires are doing a fantastic job of umpiring this grand final. Soward wins it out of the ruck. Hovington circling at the back. It was actually Holdsworth, apologies. The umpires pulled out a free kick. It'll go to Millward. He's got a goal to his name. Sends it long. Bouncing ball. Here's a chance for Holdsworth. Can he kick it? He does.
What a ripper.
Doesn't Hovington love it? An absolute beauty to Ollie Holdsworth, the captain, to put them back in front, Viney.
Yeah, opportunistic goal, but still had to kick it from out there. I don't think there's going to be a couple of goals kicked in the last quarter, so they're going to be so rare to get one so early and put the pressure back onto Brighton. Just a vacant goal square, got a fortunate bounce, skidded through, and then that's the goal. Puts them up by 2 points.
So ball up, back in the middle, after a goal within a minute to Lindisfarne to put them back in front. This is going down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Do not go anywhere. The Banjos Bakery SFL Colts Grand Final, live from North Hobart Oval. Handball came out. It was good. Jones throws it on the boot. Inside out, Torp works out okay. Bouncing ball at the back. Gather, good from Blythe. Couldn't quite get the full kick away. Harris sends it long up the wing. Fist came from behind. Running onto it was Saltmarsh. Bouncing ball out of bounds. So we can hear a fire alarm going off somewhere here, Viney.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's inside the ground or outside the ground. Might be over the back, I think.
Don't reckon it's in. We can hear the fire brigade coming. Nice. Weeding has been very good. Bouncing ball, Triffett with a handball up. Kick came from Millward. Jones with a fist. Chance now for the two Blues. Pops it on the boot. Hovington. Oh, just this strength in the contest. Bends it across the face of goal out on the full.
Yeah, stood up in the tackle there, Hovington. Brighton will be looking to move this quite quickly, you would think, out of the back line to give an opportunity to score up the other end.
So it's good to see Backhouse back on the ground. His kick. Nice tackle late again. Jones is in there too. Umpire circles, ball up. Oates is there. Byers too. Again, we'll see another ball up. Oh, gee, I'll tell you what, Byers got up there. Zantuck. Handball came up from Gaffney. Umpire calls a free kick. It'll go to Gaffney. Gaffney looks up, short one's on, and the Holdsworth connection is good.
This will be his third for the day if he can kick it, Tubes.
I'll tell you what, it'll go close to a best on-field performance, let me tell you. Holdsworth.
He's got a lot to do to kick it from there.
He's a beautiful kick of the footy. He likes it off the boot. Is it touched on the line? No! Holdsworth's got three, and the margin is extended for the two Blues. 6-5-41. Lindisfarne lead Brighton 5-3-33. 4.5 minutes gone in the final term. Have a look at this kick, Viney.
Yeah, struck it well. Almost got a touch on it there in the goal square was Riley Jones, but it went over his outstretched hands, and that puts Lindisfarne up by 7 points now.
8.
8 points. Just waiting for the scoreboard to be updated at the ground. Still only 2 goals in it.
Over the footy was Salter. Got it up to Whitney. Whitney over the top. Nice gather. Salter was good. Now bouncing ball for Haremza. Wheels around. Doesn't get all of it, but it works out okay. Oh, sliding across was Blythe. That's out of bounds.
There's still plenty of time left in the game for the Robins to hit back on the scoreboard, but they'd love to get one out of this next passage of play while they're up in their forward pocket.
Scrappy off the ground. Saltmarsh, Rutherford rather, ends up in the arms of Byers. Byers plays on quickly. Haremza does a little bit of forward defensive work. Out it comes now, a chance for Salter, whose kick is just off the side of his boot, out of bounds for about to throw it.
Yeah, didn't hit that one the right way. It was a great opportunity to hit back on the scoreboard, but still in that deep forward pocket for Brighton, so another opportunity here.
McKay was held without the footy. Umpire said play on. Lindisfarne 6-5-41, lead Brighton 5-3-33. 6.5 minutes coming up in the 4th term. We heard earlier from a few of the boys. Lindisfarne, this is their 4th grand final. They haven't won any. Donaghy, oh, his kick just was affected by Stacey on the line. And it goes through for a behind. Donaghy's been good, Viney.
Yeah, Donaghy's been very good all day.
Comes along, Hovington with strength, got his hands to the footy, couldn't quite take the mark. Salter's down there, Bud picked up, tackled hard. Brooks out the back, Brooks again, Bud picks it up, throws it on the boot. Down towards Moore. Good defensive work there from the Brighton Robins player in Wakefield. We'll see a ball in. Quick kick forward again by the Robins. It was Wakefield that got it away. Menzie dropped the footy. Advantage paid. Quick kick forward by Salter. It's chopped off nicely by Hopkins, who's been good down back. Viney.
Yeah, an important mark there just to foil the Brighton's forward attempts.
Hopkins kick. Oh, it just stopped there in the middle of North Hobart Oval. Jones throws on the boot. This will work out okay. There's numbers here everywhere for the Robins. But the 2 Blues, smart work out of defence, clearing the ball. In comes Jones. He's got Henderson hot on his hammer. Henderson does really well. Got it away. Moore. In there's Weeding. Comes through Whitney. Jones on hands and knees. And now, anyone's guess where that footy is. It comes out with Isaac Saltmarsh, and we'll see a ball up. Salter out wide. Brown got tackled with the footy. Umpire says play on. Quick kick forward. Might have been. It was Roberts. Bouncing ball. Hovington from the pocket out on the full. It's been good, Hopkins.
I was about to say the same thing, Drew. He's had a good day as well up forward in really trying conditions as the Brighton boys come back out to this near side wing.
Bud throws it on the boot. No one at home for the 2 Blues. Really great work down there by Triffett, off the ground behind.
Geez, they were out the back there. They had one more out. If he could have got down and given their hands up to, I think it might have been Holdsworth again, or Hovington. Correction, would have been a certain goal if he could have got his hands on it.
Jones sends the ball long. It's all 2 Blues here. Kick off the ground. This is going to work out okay. Haremza throws it on the boot. Bouncing ball out of bounds.
Certainly enough time. They're only about midway through this last quarter, Choose, but pressure will be starting to go onto the Robins to get another score.
just a real mud bath here. I was going to say bloodbath. There's no blood out there, thankfully. Through with strength was Weeding. Tackle with a footy. Moore went and picked it up. Got tackled hard by Lewis. We'll see a ball out.
Yeah, I think Jack Lewis slid about 10 metres on his back then, Tubes.
Picked up by Byers. Crashed kick. Works out okay. Nice gather. Haremza throws on the boot. And a good mark taken by Stacey. Stacey plays on. Sends it long inside forward 50. This fast footy's good. Backhouse from behind. Now a chance for McKay. Who's going to get it? Running over the ball there was Blythe. He got the footy. He got tackled though. Umpire saw it holding the footy. Great tackle again.
Yeah, excellent defensive effort by Lindisfarne. They were outnumbered at the contest, but that tackle was fantastic.
Cowburn goes out wide to Gaffney. Gaffney with a short kick. Whitney, tackle without the footy. Whitney kept running. Nice Shepherd. Whitney went and got it. Got his handball up. Bud got in the way. Brown running after the footy. Got a rush, kick forward. Happy to see it across the line. Boundary throwing.
Gives Brighton a chance to set up again. They did get a goal here in the second quarter from this sort of similar position on the ground, so look to Byers to get his hands on it, get some usage to his Rovers.
Ball in was okay. Umpire just circling, ball up. Menzies just got one in the back of the head. Had a little chuckle. Menzies. And a ball in. No, free kick for too high. No?
I think he has picked out the free.
Menzies got the free
kick, yeah.
Nice contest. Got numbers here, the two Blues. Weeding throws it on the boot. Punch came from behind. Oakes will get there first. Scott Millwood hot on his hammer. Somehow it comes out. Nice tackle laid. Weeding. G's been good. He's been so clean now. Hobington with some time and space. Just needs a Shepherd. Doesn't get it. Ooh, that's a free kick. Little overzealous there from Lewis.
A little bit clumsy, yeah. Hobington had his head over the ball where you need to be. And
as we can see here.
Yeah, just went straight in, went barreling into him, unfortunately. So Hobington will line up for his second goal, I think, Tubes, and this one, with only about 7 minutes left to play in the game, would make it extremely difficult for Brighton.
In comes Hobington. Just not his best kick. It stayed in somehow. Oh, the smother off the ground. Touched across the line for a rush behind.
He almost worked like a goalkeeper on the line there, the young boy from Brighton.
Jones with a big torp. Whitney over the footy. Weeding, been so clean. Bud, come into in the second half. This big Luke Bud. Umpire's put out a free kick. It'll go to Devine.
I want to move the ball quick here, Tubes.
A lot of barking orders coming from the bench. Nobody standing still, the coach said. They'd be exhausted out there. McKay. McKay's got Haremza on a long lead. Goes in that direction. Bouncing ball here. Millwood does well. Haremza just pushed over. Out the back. Backhouse got a quick kick forward. Salter trying hard. Donaghy come back onto the ground at an important stage of the game. Backhouse just through the back legs. Whitney does a little bit of work. McKay. That's a good handball up by Millwood. Looking for Gaffney. Gaffney with a scooping handball out towards Weeding, who drives the ball forward. And that one's out of bounds for a boundary throw-in.
Soak up some more time down there in the forward pocket. A lot of players just look heavy on their feet now, Tubes.
Well, You know what it's like playing footy in this sort of weather, Viney. You've done it plenty of times. These are the sort of conditions you used to thrive in, being a small, scrappy sort of unit.
Absolutely.
So, late in the fourth term, deep inside forward 50 for the two Blues. Down forward, working to the front, that was good. And the umpire circles and says, give it to me. And the umpire circles and says, give it to me. So scrappy stuff here. 6-7-43 Lindisfarne lead Brighton 5-4-34 late in the fourth term. Clearing kick, bouncing ball in front of Holdsworth. We'll see a ball in.
Brighton boys have got to get moving. I'm just casting my eye down the ground. If they do get a kick out down the line, Lindisfarne have at least 2 extras back there, so it's going to be difficult if they just bang it on the boot and try and get it out for territory.
Shane Cranfield, the coach of the two Blues, will be extremely happy with his effort today. 9 points in it. It's caught hold in the footy. The game's not over. Jones has been sensational for Brighton. Kick is long. Bouncing. Touched across the line. For a throw in.
So again, we've got numbers at the contest for Brighton, but there's at least 4 Lindisfarne boys that have dropped out the back here. So any kick forward is going to be turned over immediately.
If they can get it forward, Viney. Whitney left it behind, barred over the footy, short one. Now Whitney pops it forward. There's the numbers you were talking about. Oh, gee, that was a great attack on the footy by Jack Cowburn. Numbers with Brighton. They could have raffled that, but they didn't win. Big tackle again. Zantuck, beautiful stuff. Watched Hayden Zantuck a lot in his junior career, Viney.
Pick up.
Lovely pick up and kick forward by Smith. Bouncing ball here. Cowburn did a bit of body work. Couldn't quite get it off Haremza. Haremza dribbles it forward. And there he is, the captain, Holdsworth. Sends the ball long. Bouncing ball here. Numbers again. Zantuck over the footy. Throws it forward. Menzie couldn't take the mark. Soward's down there too. Bud, Haremza. Great attack on the footy, ball in. Not long to go.
Yeah, time certainly winding down.
That's the Zantuck tackle there, Viney.
Big tackle from Zantuck on Moore.
Bouncing ball. Holdsworth been very good. Happy to see it across the line. Ball in comes. Scrappy ball up, I reckon. Ball up. He's been good weeding.
So's this man, Hobart.
Yeah, he's kicked 1 goal too. He's kick into the man on the mark though. He went back and Scrappy got it. Tried to get it. 30 seconds to go in the 2022 Banjos Bakery SFL Colts Grand Final.
Yeah, time's just about up here for the Brighton boys. Just unlucky. The last quarter's just let them down a little bit. A couple of quick goals early, and
to Holdsworth, who's been sensational.
Definitely.
And there it is. Full time here at the 2022 Banjos Bakery SFL Colts Grand Final. It is a Lindisfarne win, 6-7-43. Defeat Brighton, 5-4-34. It's a Two Blues premiership.
Yeah, in trying conditions too, Tubes. It didn't get any better during the game. It got progressively wetter with more rain falling, but yeah, really decisive last quarter from the Two Blues and have got them home by 9 points in the end.
Yep, the goal kickers for Lindisfarne, Ollie Holdsworth had 3, Logan Hovington with 1, Connor Millward with 1, and Sam Henderson with 1. For the Robins, 2 to Tyson Stacey, 1 to Caden Donaghy, Ryan Backhouse and Patrick Haremza. It is a 9-point victory in favour of the Two Blues. Let's listen to the song.
We'll keep our heads up and they will know that they've been playing against the famous old Two Blues.
I might head down.
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, Viney, I'm out here on the ground and there is a bit of water on top, but it's actually not too bad underfoot.
Yeah, I got you. I can see you there, Tubes. You're just about to hit a bit of a puddle, though, so might want to go around that one.
Should have worn the gumboots, Stan, but we'll come out and see if we can get a hold of the captain.
You're going into the victorious Lindisfarne team there, Tubes. Who are you going to try and pick out?
I'm going to try and get Ollie Holdsworth. Where's Ollie? Come over, boys. We're going to do the presentations over this way. I'll just get... Logan Hovington, what does that mean to you, mate?
Oh, it's fucking good feeling. Fucking first grand final to win. Played in 4, finally first one. Weren't the best game, but...
mate, I thought you had a beauty, mate. I know you're wearing that armband in honour of your sister.
Yeah.
What does this mean for you?
It's a real good feeling. Like, I bought 3 years in a row and just finally the moment where she gets to feel it. Watching down.
Well, congratulations, mate. You're a premiership player.
Thank you.
We'll try and get Ollie Hovington over here really quickly. Ollie Hovington, what does that mean, the captain of a premiership side?
Oh, it feels great to get up. It was a tough game. Brighton played well. That came down to the last quarter. It was a good fight for the whole game. It was great. It was good work. Good work, boys.
And your opponents obviously played incredibly well, mate. But you guys just, in the end, 2 goals in that last term to you as a captain. What does that mean to be a premiership captain?
It feels great to be the captain of all these boys over here. And, so proud of us all. And it was good work. And Brighton put up a good fight, which is always good to see.
We'll go and enjoy the celebrations. We'll now cross over to Brent Costello, who's the Master of Ceremonies, to present the Premiership Cup.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the presentation ceremony for the 2022 SFL Colts Grand Final. Congratulations to this year's premiers, the Lindisfarne Football Club. And well done to the Brighton Football Club on a magnificent season. Well done, guys, and we'll see you back next year. I'd now like to invite the SFL President, Russell Young, to come forward to present the Johnston Medal for Best on Ground in the Grand Final, which has been won by the Lindisfarne Football Club's captain, Ollie Holdsworth. I'd like to invite SFL Director Callum Upchurch to come forward to present the Premiership medallions to the Lindisfarne Football Club players and coach. Starting with number 1, Jack Triffett. Number 3, Brady Weeding. Number 5, Will Gaffney. Number 6, Luke Budd. Number 7, Jaden Roberts. Number 9, Charlie Doran. Number 11, Joe Sota. Welcome back to Skipper. He's meant to be last. Joe Sota. Number 12, Logan Hovington. Number 14, Connor Millward. Number 16, Isaac Saltmarsh. Number 17, Will Harris. Number 18, Andrew Monks. Number 19, Jack Calvert. Number 20, Jordan Rutherford. Number 21, Owen Hogan. Number 22, Joe Dillon. Number 23, Ryan Hopkins. Number 28, Sam Henderson. Number 51, Tom Moore. Tom Moore, number 51. Number 73, Hamish Menzies. And the other co-captain of Lindisfarne, number 50, Angus Hogan. And the coach of the Two Blues, Shane Cranfield. tough game in hard conditions, and to Brighton Footy Club, where you've come from to start here. Acker and your team, mate, congratulations. It's a great game. Thanks for the game. Appreciate it. To my boys, congratulations, fellas. We've worked our backsides off to get this, and you richly deserve it. So to you people, well done also. To all the support staff and all the people who come out and watch us and support us, thanks very much. Have a great day. Cheers. Thank you. Congratulations, Shane, and the footy club. I'm just going to throw it over to Brighton to say a few words as well.
I'd just like to thank George, the SFL, Banjos, putting on the day. Credit to the Lindisfarne boys. He's been the best team all year, and we took it up for you for the most part of it, so full credit to you. Our boys, 12 months ago, we didn't even have a team on the park. Brighton Footy Club struggling. We set out to earn respect, and we've done that today. So come back next year, we'll get stronger and we'll come back. Thanks to all the coaching staff, PK, everyone's helped out this year. Thanks very much.
Well done to the Brighton Footy Club on a tremendous season. It's now my pleasure to ask Russell Young to come forward to present the Premiership Cup for the Colts for 2022 to the captain and coaches of the Lindisfarne Footy Club.
Well, there we go. The two co-captains, Ollie Holdsworth, best on ground, and Angus Hogan, presented with the Premiership Cup as they throw it up. The boys from Lindisfarne are premiers in 2022. Best on ground, Ollie Holdsworth. Viney was sensational.
Yeah,
I think a pretty unanimous decision, I would suggest, with 3 goals in a grand final on a day like today where only 11 are kicked.
Exactly. He took the words out of my mouth, Tubes. Incredible effort to kick those 3 goals. And pivotal in that last quarter. Did he kick the first of the last quarter?
He kicked the first and the second, the only 2 goals of the last term.
Yeah, sorry, I thought it might have been someone else kicked the second one. But yeah, 2 goals in the last quarter. I mean, that was the difference. That was the game winner right there. And it's one thing to have the opportunity to kick the goals. He took a great mark to have a shot, but to go back and slot it with the extra pressure of to put him in front and also in the last quarter.
Well, that winds up our broadcast here from North Hobart Oval for the 2022 Banjos Bakery SFL Colts. We'll get the song. Celebrating over there at Two Blues Land in Lindisfarne. My name is Tubes Taylor. That is the end of our SFL Banjos Bakery Colts Grand Final. Lindisfarne running out victors 6-7-43, defeat Brighton 5-4-34. The next game coming up is the reserves, which kicks off at midday. My name is Tubes Taylor. Damien Viney, thanks so much for joining us.
No worries, Tubes. Thanks for having me.
And until next time, we'll see you at the footy. Bye for now.